tires.
So how much money did she make?
Oh, she's made good money. I promise you that.
Paid for herself
Several times.
It's got what, 300,000 miles on it now? No, 200,000 miles on it now. Never had pins in it.
Never bought a plastic wear pad. What about hoses?
Hoses were.
Well, that's on me.
That was a damage thing. That wasn't.
Yeah, that was on me and all. The truck paid for itself within the first 6 months of owning it.
And how long you had her?
Shit.
It's been the same cycle?
The 19.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say somewhere around in 3 years, it's probably made right at $1 million.
And it's the original pin. Every pivot pin is original. You haven't replaced anything, just greased it and tightened it.
Greased it and tightened it. No, I haven't replaced any pins or anything like that on it at all. Hell, I've got our old trucks. They didn't replace anything on them. You know, all my other little Hercs that I've run. Yeah, we still got one that's still going from the first generation. I know it was bought and moved on to another truck.
This was the first 2.0. Now, there's been so many revisions, as you've seen. I mean, right. I can't wait for you to experience those on the next one.
It's been great. Like I said, there ain't nothing I can't tow that if I want to, if I know that it's feasible.
Right.
Or if I think it should tow it, it tows it. You know what I mean? Like if it's, and there's been some shit that probably people think I should.
Well, my favorite story is the one where it was 2 years, the car was sitting in, I think it was a Ram 1500.
In the field.
And no one could get it, but with the big lift and the diesel and the smoke and the 4 rooster tails, it came out.
That guy said it. He said, you ain't gonna get it. Yeah, but you're more an opportunity to go in there and try. Right?
Not leaving without it.
Not leaving without it. We're here now. So yeah, definitely. When there's been some shit that you wouldn't have been at. I know there's stuff that's got that you can't get with another truck.
With the wrecker?
With the wrecker. You can't get in there with it. Like, I mean, I can take that truck through ditches and go through ditches in the backyards where you can't normally go in there.
You back a wheel off in that front yard and it's gonna be stuck.
Yeah, if you're in a regular wrecker, if you get off of it and you go into the grass, you're going to get stuck.
Yeah,
it's a given. You know, and these here just give you the opportunity of actually doing more. Plus, on top of that, you pull up in something like that at a guarded or a secured property, they're more apt to just open the gate for you.
Because they're in a pickup truck.
Because you're in a nice
incognito.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh man, this guy, let me hold him up. You know what I mean? Like I can get on the hospitals. I can play around on the hospital long enough to do what I need to do before they realize it's. And then by the time they realize that I have a record, it's too late. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing.
Yeah, guarded upon the 20-year career of repo. I didn't ever get thanked for a repo until I got into a truck like this. Definitely.
Literally come out and thank you now.
Yes, thank you. That was so incognito. Nobody knew. The neighbors didn't even know what you were doing. Thank you for just being so nice.
Instead of all pissed off that you're there with the wrecker.
Exactly, an embarrassing situation. Yeah, it makes a big difference. Even in apartment complexes. Compare it to a wheel lift, heavy duty wise, it's the best built wheel lift out there.
I mean, all bull aside, that truck has lifted my 6500 Kodiak rollback and moved it probably 300, 400 yards to get it out of the highway where my other wrecker wouldn't do it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you pushy-footed, they do that, save the day, like I get it. I mean,
no, I wasn't, it wasn't nothing I recommend, nothing I would say to do, but I was literally blocking up a highway.
And that's not why we built it. That's,
at 7 o'clock in the morning when everybody was trying to get to work and going to
Having
school.
3 generations of this lift, you're more confident, and I'm completely confident.
Well, I just know, man, I was like, man, I know this is not something I should be doing. I'm going to have to suck this bit, as close as I can to keep it to where it don't put all that tension on it. And like I said, I literally had to get one of my ones to move out of the way so that I could try. And then when it picked it up, it was like, all right, we eased right down into a parking lot, which was pretty impressive. I definitely don't recommend it. No, it's not supposed to do it. No, you shouldn't do it. But in a bind, in an emergency situation, it did what I needed it to.
Well, it's safe to say you'd buy another one.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for to get out off their high horse and let us get some money out of these trucks instead of trying to take it off. I mean, hell, we can't.
It's no doubt in the lift for sure.
No,
there isn't another one out there.
Said that 100%. There ain't nowhere to go.
There's not another lift out there.
Covered. You know what I mean? There ain't nowhere to go when it comes to under the. And like I said, I can't speak on the other, but I can only imagine that would be built to just as quality as what that is. You know
Equal
what I mean?
or above.
I know what kind of pride you take in it.
Well, and that's the thing. You're getting something with the pride, and I can't wait to get that. We've already, you know, the input you've given on that record body has been tremendous. I mean, some things that we didn't know,
It's
you know.
going to be a good thing. It's going to be, like you said, as long as your quality's worth something.
Right.
People out here are going to beat you down and say, you know, oh,
Well, it's
man,
cheaper. Look, how much did you spend on it then?
Right.
How much did you gross? And you're still ahead of the game. You're still in the black. You're not in the red.
Yeah, people always look at what's today, not what's down the road. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what the sad thing about it is, you know, oh man, that cost me this much today. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, but what is it going to cost you over the next 5 years? You know?
Right.
And I'm not going out here saying that these other records are just breaking left and fucking right. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But which ones am I at my shop working on more?
Not this one.
Not this one.
Right.
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever.
It's usually one of our screw ups that causes have to work on one of these.
We've had, you know, like I said, we've had good runs with all of them.